Hi, I'm Neon the Clown. I am also a part of the Carrollwood Baptist Church, where we have the King's Clown Ministry there. And I, along with Kokomo and others, enjoy going out and sharing. Well, we're locked in right now. We're locked in at home here and can't get away, can't go do things that we normally like to do. And so today, I just want to take time out, make a little short video of some illusions and bring a little excitement into the house where you're quarantined to right now. Well, let's get started. First of all, I brought along a rope. I want to show you a rope trick. You notice it's one piece of rope. It's not a very long piece of rope, but it's one piece of rope. And I'm going to take that rope. Now I'm going to make me a little loop right there. And you watch very carefully. I'm going to cut it in two. All right, when I cut it in two, now if you look, I got two pieces of rope. Well, with those two pieces of rope, what I'm doing is I'm going to walk over here close to you so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I got two pieces of rope, but I don't want to have two pieces of rope. You understand that sometimes in our life we sort of try to fix things ourselves. We get separated from God and we try to fix it ourselves with how much we do in church and where we go and all of that. And we tie it and say, look, there we go. Now it's one piece of rope again. But there's a problem with that one piece of rope again, because that problem shows us very quickly that their scar of what we did wrong is still there. That's the same thing that happens with God when we try to fix it ourselves. But just like this magic trick, when you wrap your hands up in the Spirit of God, when you wrap your hands up in Jesus' hands, then you also take a little old magic dust and put it on there. It's one piece of rope again. Just remember that the next time you got a rope and you got knots tied and all of it. All right, let's go and see what else we got here. Oh, I tell you what, I brought along a change bag. Now, I like having change bags. Change bags are fun to do. In fact, in this change bag, I want you to see all the different colors. Now, if we had our audience here, we don't have one. This is just my deck here, and on the back side of my deck's open grass and things like that, and I just have to pretend that people are out there. Well, on this particular one, I take out all of those scarves and show you that there's nothing else inside my bag. I'll zip her back up there. And we'll look at these scarves. Well, let's see. We got a purple one there. We'll put it inside there. And that purple one could represent just about anything. When you got multiple things of stuff, multiple things are all independent, do it themselves. There went a yellow one. There's an orange one. There's another purple one. There's a green one. There's a blue or turquoise one. There's purple. There's red and purple. If you look, we got all of those scarves. Oop, they fell back out. We got all those scarves inside the bag. So I'm going to pull them inside the bag. Now I'm going to say some magic words like abracadabra, hocus pocus. I love peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Now, most of the time, I'd let somebody come up and take care of that. But I'm just going to reach inside, pull one of those scarves out. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Woo! Man, that was a lot of scarves put together. But you know what happens? That's what happens when we're forming a team. We all have to work together, and then we make a beautiful thing. When we're forming a class, we all have to work together. When we're forming a church, we all have to work together. Each one has their different color, their different parts. But what happens sometimes in our area is we decide, I don't want to be a part of the team anymore. So we just pull ourselves out of the team. And we say, well, I don't want to be a part of the team. And you know what happens? The team sort of gets split up all over the place. That's what we call the change bag. Well, let me set that back under here. I got a couple more I want to show you today. Oh, anybody got a birthday? Raise your hand out there. Oh, well, I can't see the hands through here, but I'm going to assume somebody's got a birthday today. Very, 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 very special day, because today is 2020. It's the 20th day of April in the year 2020. Well, right here, I got a birthday cake. We're going to bake it right here for you. I got a birthday cake. I got a top for my cake. I got my birthday cake here. I'm going to use a little pink. in there. I'm going to use a little yellow in there. I'm going to use a little blue in there. I'm going to use a little red in there. And I'm going to use a little purple in there. And I'm going to put it all inside. And I'm going to stir it up real good. You can see it inside of there. I'm going to stir it up real good and put it inside. And now I'm going to put my top on my pan. Oh, something's trying to get out of my pan. And I'm going to put my pan in the oven. And I got it in the oven. I let it bake for a little bit. And then I take it out. And look at there. There you go. We got a birthday cake. Now, we'd sing happy birthday. But even though there's nobody here, everybody who would be tuned in on the internet in any way, looking at Facebook or whatever it happens to be, would turn it off if I started to sing. But that's the birthday cake made special right here in front of you. Well, let me see what else I got under here. Oh, well, I got two more that are special. Well, one more. Yep. Because I did the rope. Oh, yeah, the rope over there. I left over there. I couldn't figure out where the rope was. All right, I'll conclude up with this one right here. I've got a special envelope right here that is the solution to this whole thing. Now, I'm going to put it right over here. All right? I got cards right here, and here's what I'm going to do. These cards are all different colors and things. They're all different cards. And I'm going to let you pick out a card in and amongst all of these cards. And we're going to try to find that card. Okay? So let's see. I want you to pick in your mind. I want you to think out a club. I want you to think out a card. And let's see if we can come up with that card. First of all, let's make sure it's not right there. Okay? I'm going to shuffle it and put them out right here. And show you that there's different cards on the bottom than what there was on a while ago. We're going to throw them in. We're going to shuffle them up again. Same thing. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And we'll just throw these right on top. And what do you think? Well, that's a different card on the bottom for sure, isn't it? And I think it's a different card on the top as well. All right, let's try one more here. Let's go one more time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Now, this particular one is a card trick called Searching for Faith. Finding faith. Where do you find faith? Well, first of all, let's just spell faith. F-A-I-T-H. So now we found faith. Put that on top right there. Open those cards up. And I want you to look very carefully at the card on the top of the deck. That's where we found faith. In Jesus Christ, the King of Hearts. Wait a minute. I told you that I already knew what card we were going to come up with. And let's look inside my folder here. And look what it says. Well, you know, it might even say it backwards on this video. I don't know. But it says, the real King of Hearts is Jesus. I hope you remember that as we take time to share. And I'll be coming back, or Kokomo will be coming back, or a couple of others of our menagerie there. We'll be coming back and sharing with you each day at 6 o'clock. So I look forward to sharing with you tomorrow. Now, as they say, when you get to the end, you got to tell them that's it. And that's what we do. That's all, folks.